Okay, and now I am live again. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening from New Brunswick, Canada. For those who see me first time today, I am Jean. I am an accountant by profession, and I am an online business coach. So today is my episode 4 of my storytelling. This is already a storytelling because we're done with our trip, and yeah, I'm just sharing my experiences and tips and what I learned during our travels. So yeah, calling all the travelers because I was really looking for something before I gonna hop in a cruise, but I cannot find the resource. So now I'm making my own resource so that other people can also have a idea or what happened and something like that. All right, so today I'm gonna discuss about the cruise check-in. So we checked in last Sunday, and yeah, so uh, the check-in is a bit challenging because there's a lot of passengers. So the cruise capacity is almost 3,000, and they're in full capacity. So yeah, so we suggest that you're gonna take the first check-in time if you can, because it's way different than you will be in the crowd. There's a lot of people already, and yeah, and what we experience is the parking. So there's a long line up to the parking area because we took the Carnival Liberty, and we joined in Port Canaveral in Orlando. So they have their also their own parking area. So the parking spot is a building. So I think it's a 6-story building of parking. So if you're in the Philippines, I don't know if you know Mall of Asia. So their parking is as big as the Mall of Asia. So imagine how big is the parking for the cars. So if you can go there early, then you will not get stuck to the parking area to navigate the parking, and yeah, and you will park in the lower area if you're gonna arrive early. But yeah, although we booked the earliest time, but the traffic in Orlando. It's a traffic city. So yeah, we did not able to calculate the traffic in Orlando. So that's one that I did not expect. So yeah, if you will be traveling in Orlando, give some time for traffic because there's really traffic in the city. So we check in the city, and Orlando City itself, and we went to Port Canaveral. It's around more than almost an hour drive, and yeah, so include the traffic jam when you drive from Orlando City to the port of Orlando, which is Port Canaveral. Okay, so yeah, so what tip that I could share is the you should, if you can, check in earlier so that you will not uh, you will not be lost in the parking area. And you have also a lot of time to rest because there's activities in the evening, and you have a time to beauty rest because there's activities there. And be sure to bring your documents because those are very important paperwork that you should be uh, dealing with during check-in, and be sure to organize your stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna discuss first the arrival. So when we arrived, there's a lot of people already, and we went to our assigned hour of time. So although we took the 10:30 because 10:30 is the earliest, so there's 10:30, 11:30, and 12:30 is the last. So there's three, but we arrived there at 11. So when we arrived there at 11, so they prioritize us because we early check in. So it's like a plane that you will also do early check in. So we do the early check in 10:30. So even if we arrive at around 11:30, we still cut the people because some people they check in at 12:30 but they already there at 11:30, so they cannot go inside. They cannot go inside the cruise because they check in early. They arrive early than their scheduled check in. But for us, we arrive late in our scheduled check in. So we cut those people that arrive earlier than us, but their schedule is later than us. Okay, so that's one tip. So if you can check in the earliest, even if you don't arrive that time, that's still good because you will be prioritized as compared with the others. Okay, so there's no penalty, no penalty that you're gonna arrive there late. Okay, it's still fine. So yeah, check in the earliest so that you can go there. And Yeah, be sure if you have a kid travel, if you're traveling with a kid, be sure to bring your stroller because the walking area is huge, especially if you do the lineup. The lineup is very long and it will really take time for you to wait inside the check-in facility. And be sure that your kid is having uh, shall we say, having something to do. And yeah, for Andrea, we always give her the cell phone. That's our very portable toys for her. And yeah, if you don't allow your kids to have electronic gadgets, then be sure to bring toys that she can play around 1 to 2 hours, because that's the waiting time in the check-in alone. Okay, and the next one is you have to organize your luggages. So if you have a lot of luggages, be sure that you separate those not so urgent stuff in your check-in, because you can check in your luggage. So it's just like an airplane, you can check in you can check in your luggage. So be sure to put your stuff that you're gonna need right away. So example, if you're already inside the cruise and you want to freshen up, so be sure that you already separated your shampoo, your soap. Although there's shampoo and soap there, but myself, I I only use my own soap. I don't use the soap in the in the hotel and in the cruise. So be sure that you're gonna segregate that on your carry-on, because yeah, and those that things that you will not need right away, be sure to segregate that on your check-in, because you can check in too. And one tip is it's not a tip, but it's a culture, I think, in the US, that you're gonna give some tip to those to the workers in the luggage. So yeah, be sure to bring some cash cash for tipping to the people in the luggage area, because yeah, that's one thing that I miss because when we went to Costa in Spain, we did not expect that we did not pay for the people in the luggage area. But when we went to Port Canaveral, there's a people there that asking if we have cash. So if you can bring cash, then that will be better, so that you can give tip to the people that will organize your luggage. It's good to help other people as well. Okay, so that's one tip. You have to organize your luggage, the one that you're gonna check in or the one that you're gonna use right away. Okay, and when we do the screening, so the screening is also like in the airport. They have also their scanning machine or X-ray machine, but the security is not so strict as security in the airport. Okay, so in that cruise, we are not allowed to bring open food. So open food means you already open it. But if it's closed, or example, if it's a bag of chips and it's already open, then they're gonna throw it in the garbage bin. But if it's closed, then you can bring it inside. So you can bring closed drinks and closed foods. And that day I was really a bit sad because I bring open food. So uh, my sister likes to cook So because they don't want to eat a lot of food that has a lot of preservatives, so she cooked by herself for the family. So yeah, I was we cooked for our breakfast, and I told her, okay, we're gonna bring that leftovers because there's rice. I told her, let's bring the rice because I'm sure we'll not like the rice in the cruise. So I bring the rice, I bring the, what did I bring? Fish. And yeah, so unfortunately the security took the food and throw it in the garbage. So yeah, that's my funny experience. So next time we'll not cook a lot because I didn't expect that they're gonna take those food that are already open. So yeah, so that's one tips, but you can bring those food that are not yet open. So example, for the food for my baby, they allow it for the formula for my baby, even if it's already open, but they also allow it. So except for the food that you cook by yourself, you cannot bring it inside the cruise. Okay, so yeah, all right, so next tip is to yeah, you can check in early. Once you're already there, you can already start eating because the buffet is already ready. So that time the buffet for lunch is already open, buffet for snacks is open, and buffet of ice cream is already open. So yeah, that's the perks of going there inside. And you can also have those seats and tables accessible to the buffet area. Okay, so what else? And also you can soak in first in the pool. So I don't like swimming in the pool in the cruise because there's a lot of people swimming there. But I'm okay swimming in the pool if I'm the first person. So if you're the first person, then that's fine, and then just enjoy. And when there's already a lot, then that's the time that you're gonna go out from the pool. Okay, so what else? So I have this notes with me so that I will not forget. What should I say? So okay. All right. So that day, on the night, there's already a live show after dinner. So they have also the fine dining dinner. They have this burger already, unlimited burger, unlimited pizza, in there, and they have also the midnight buffet. Okay, so I just gonna quickly share to you what's the cruise that we joined. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. So share screen. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, so that's the screen. I'm gonna check if I'm doing go live in the right Facebook, and double check if I'm okay. All right, so this is the Carnival Liberty that we joined. So this is huge. So how many floors? It's 11 floors with the elevator, and there's 12 deck that you're gonna go up by the stairs. Okay, so this is how it's big, and the capacity is 2,974 guests, and there's 1,160 on board. So yeah, one thing that I love in cruises is you're gonna see a lot of Filipino people there. Happy and smiling Filipino people, and you will not you will just think that okay, maybe I'm just in the Philippines because there's a lot of them. Okay, so all right, so these are the staterooms. So we took the balcony, and yeah, this is our accommodation. I also had the go live of our accommodation, but there's another option. It's either you're gonna go by interior. Interior means interior. you are you are in the lower deck or upper deck, and sometimes I don't like interior and an ocean view because I feel I don't have air. That's why I always go for balcony because I have my own balcony and I can breathe fresh air. So that's why I always book balcony whenever I go cruising. Okay, and I also have this I don't know, I have this fear because I always watch Titanic when I think I watched Titanic for five times when it's when it's in the movie house. So yeah, I remember the tragedy. And yeah, I think Titanic is a ship here in Canada. So I just also learned that the it's the Canadian cruise, and most of the passengers died are Canadian. Okay, so I have that fear. That's why I always wanted to book balcony so that I can just escape anytime. Knock on wood. And aside from I have this access to the fresh air. Okay, so that's my personal preference. But if you're okay not in the balcony, and you're okay with only with the ocean view and interior, then that's fine. Okay, and if you can afford the suite, then that would be better, because the suite, these are bigger accommodations. So yeah, this is a bit of luxury. So maybe in the future I'm gonna try one of the suites because we're always on the balcony. Okay, so what's inside? So yeah, we have this rum bar, although you're gonna pay this additional. And you have this punchline comedy bar. I like the punchline comedy bar. And we have also the zoos at seas for the kids. And they have the camp ocean, so we can drop off our kids there. So yeah, we use that one. And water slide is very big. This playlist production, we are able to see this on our first night, so there's already a production after our fine dining. And they have this serenity adult only retreat. Some cruise they're gonna charge you additional, but this one is free. And yeah, skybox bar, that means you're gonna pay additional if it says additional here. And alchemy bar, and tequila bar. Okay, so if you want unlimited drinks there, you just have to pay around 19 per day for soda and juices. And if you want the booze unlimited, you just have to pay 55 per day, and you will have unlimited booze. You just have to choose which you want to drink here. Okay, and yeah, so this is what I shared, the guy's burger joint. So you can eat this one on your first day because it's already there, prepared. And also the blue iguana cantina. This is also uh, more on. I only got some fruits here. And seafood shack, they're gonna pay this one. And this is the dining room for the fine dining. So I love this setup. And this one is also, no, I did not able to take this one, steakhouse. This is the Lido marketplace. So this is where you're gonna take your buffet. So buffet breakfast, buffet lunch, buffet dinner. So it's always here. It's very big. And brunch C day, this is the fine dining for breakfast or brunch. So yeah. And what else? Mongolian Walk. Yeah, I also love this one. And they have their coffee bar. So on our first day, we went to the Lido marketplace and eat our lunch there. And we had that burger joint as our snacks. And we had our ice cream for Andrea too. All right. Okay. So I think that's it. And that's my sharing for today. Where am I? So how to unshare? Uh, Okay, I think I'm gonna stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have question, I am not an endorser of cruise, but I'll just have to share my experience. And if you want to travel for free and the cruise, then let me know, because that cruise that we went to, it's free for us as a family. So we do not pay any penny for that. For that 5 days and 4 nights cruise. And yeah, so if you want to avail the free cruising, then just send me a message, and I'm gonna guide you on how to get it, because it's still better that you're gonna travel for free. than to pay. Okay, so yeah, so I think I have viewers, so let me know where you're tuning in, and I'm gonna give you a shout out. And if you have more question about cruising, then let me know. I'm gonna share with you my experience, based on my experience and based on the experience of my colleagues about cruising. But yeah, so I really love cruising because there's a lot of food there. Activities are good, facility is good, and yeah, it's just like checking in a first class hotel or five-star hotel in the sea. So that's the experience of a cruise. But it will not break your bank. So myself, it did not break our bank because it's free. We did not pay anything for our cruising. Okay, so tonight is webinar Thursday. So if you want to earn more for yourself, you want to have more extra income for your passions, like myself, my passion is travel, so I really need more income for other expenses. So yeah, if you want to join, we have this live free workshop tonight at 8 p.m EST. Okay, just send me a message if you want to watch the free live workshop. All right, so that's it for me today, guys, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye.